Drake's dad won't get touched by anyone in Memphis.
No. No, that's not gonna happen.
Apparently, Drake's mob ties run deeper than Jay Prince being his investor. Memphis rap legend Project Pat just sat down with VladTV and expressed how respected Dennis Graham was in the streets of Memphis. This interview got fans thinking that your boy Dennis Graham might be a boogeyman out there in Memphis. I guess this explains the whole situation where Dennis Graham went off on Joe Budden making threats towards him. Maybe Dennis Graham was really about to crash out. Have we been sleeping on Drake's dad's gangster this entire time? Because according to Project Pat, this guy is untouchable. Nobody in the city of Memphis will do a thing, lay a finger or anything on Dennis Graham. Does this also mean we're sleeping on Drake's gangster too? Because the apple don't fall too far from the tree. Is the Iceman really the Iceman, champs? Listen, I don't know, gang, but listen, Project Pat is a very legitimate figure, a very respected Southern OG in hip hop. People who listen to Project Pat, he's gave us very classic albums and songs. We can't forget these things. He also gave Drake permission to use certain samples as well as flows that Drake would pay a homage to Project Pat with. And most people are gonna say, wait a minute, champ. First and foremost, how much did Drake pay Project Pat to push this narrative? How much of Drake's earnings that was given to Dennis Graham did Dennis Graham pay Project Pat to run with this narrative? I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't think anyone paid Project Pat to push this so-called narrative, champ. Maybe this is just what it is. Maybe this is actually true. And a lot of people do not like Drake, but a lot of people love Drake too. But we just gotta be real about the situation. What's going on in the Memphis streets, champ? What's really going on in Memphis? A lot of people are saying that Drake called his father a P in one of his songs. I don't know how true that is. I've never heard it personally. But is Dennis really a menace, champ? That's the question. Is Dennis really a menace? Is Dennis really out, or was out in the Memphis streets really doing it for real? I can see the P allegations for sure. But was Dennis standing on business? Listen, I don't know, champ, but when he went at Joe Budden that one time, he came very aggressive. An angry Dennis is a rare sight to see. We really haven't seen Dennis Graham really get upset. There's absolutely no telling how much reach that Dennis has. We know that he was actually a former musician, believe it or not, and he served some jail time, so listen, maybe Dennis is like that. We don't really know for sure. But we do know that Project Pat sat down with Vlad and told us that he is him, champ. Yeah, he's him in Memphis. This guy can't be touched. He's a walking shield. Nothing, and I mean nothing, can stop him. Nothing. This could be a reach or an exaggeration. Maybe it is. But I don't know, champ. Maybe Dennis just got the pull like that. We can't sleep on people. We don't know what who's doing. Especially people who we've never met, never spoken to. We don't know their affairs, their affiliations. It could really be like that. It could be a danger playing with Dennis Graham, right? But here's the actual clip. Here's the whole clip of Project Pat sitting down with VladTV talking about Dennis Graham being untouchable in these Memphis streets. Listen, if you ain't smashed the like button, you need to hit that thing right now. Let's take a look.
And you had done an interview recently where you said that Drake's dad won't get touched by anyone in Memphis.
No. No, that's not gonna happen. No, man, no. I'm gonna say this, first and foremost, God gonna keep him. But secondly, man, I mean, first, he a OG. Like, see, down here, like, I don't know how people do it out of town, but down here, if you're a real OG in whatever you're doing, you get the utmost respect. Nobody's gonna mess with you. Nobody. You do what you want to do. They're not gonna touch you. Yeah, they're gonna do something for you. You know, and then Drake shows so much love to the city. It could never happen. No. People, I mean, God forbid, that'll never happen. But like, I'm gonna give you an example. See, it's like when you show a Memphis person that type of love, how Drake, you know, he come down, mess with the Memphis artists and stuff like that. Man, that's feeding, you know, like him messing with different artists is feeding they partners and they people. You know, that's helping they people out. Like, man, we don't get look. See, this ain't, we not like a big huge, like this ain't LA or New York. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't get them opportunities like out there. You know what I'm saying? So once we get a chance to touch $1 million, man, we for real about that. We don't play about that. Oh man, you get utmost respect. You put a person in a position to make money like that. Man, they gon' man. No, he good. No.
So yeah, man, he didn't hide it. It didn't look like he was lying. He was just being honest about the situation, saying, look, Dennis, he's good, man. Wouldn't nothing happen to Dennis in Memphis, Tennessee, where we have definitely lost some people from music at, like Young Dolph, Big Jook. Those people have definitely been victims of these Memphis streets 1000%, which means nobody is untouchable. But Dennis Graham untouchable in one of the most dangerous southern cities possible? I don't know. Looks may be incredibly deceiving. Now, the most danger we've ever heard coming from Dennis Graham was when these pale women were saying that he was a creep. Alright, that's as far as it went. I mean, there's all types of dangers. They said he was creep dangerous. Yeah, his danger from other people's mouths never was anything street associated, but it was definitely creep associated. I trust Project Pat's word, man. We have to put faith in Project Pat that he's telling the God honest truth about what can and cannot happen to Dennis Graham. Now anyone can see this video and feel like, yo, look, Dennis Graham can't be touched. Well, let me show you different. The only danger about this situation, in my opinion, is Project Pat saying that Dennis Graham is untouchable, because now people in Memphis, as crazy as some of those YNs are, probably feel like, okay, wait, let's just see what happens when Dennis Graham comes back to Memphis. He's gonna see how untouchable he's not. And I'm saying that for educational purposes, because you don't know who's watching. And we don't want nothing like that happening. But these YNs, boy, they are crazy. So hopefully this doesn't jeopardize the well-being of Dennis Graham. I hope that this whole thing doesn't jeopardize the safety of Dennis Graham now. Listen, he might have been okay before this interview, but after this interview, there's no telling, man. People don't like to make it seem like they're soft or their city soft, so they react in a very insane way. But we don't want nothing to happen to Dennis at all. Not at all, champ. But I'm just saying, you gotta recognize, you know, what you say, because some people take these things in a different light. And we got a lot of insane people who just kind of shouldn't even be on the streets, because they are definitely someone who will jeopardize society in a nasty way. The whole outside is jeopardized by these people. But Dennis Graham might be one of them ones, champ. Might. Keyword might. Alright? We'll take this with a grain of salt. Don't take it at face value, champ. Because guess what? I don't know, man. Maybe somebody did pay for Project Pat to say this. You never know, champ. Listen, your boy Drake got endless bread. He's a billionaire now. Right? I'm sure his father got millions as well, just because his son is doing well. So who knows, man? We don't know what's really going on here. All I can say is that Project Pat, he believes that Dennis Graham is untouchable, right? But truth be told, nobody on this planet is untouchable, man. Anyone can get it. We all are gettable. Yeah, we're all gettable. Champ, we're not above the program, none of us, even the mayor, even the big mayor, not above the program, champ. Anything can happen to anyone, champ. You just gotta be on your P's and Q's and stay safe. That's it. But I would hate for anyone in Memphis to take this message and try to do something. We don't want that, champ. No, we don't want that. But Pat believes these things, okay? Yeah, Pat believes these things, but I guess we're gonna see what happens. Hopefully nothing. Hopefully nothing happens because of this, champ. Okay? But yeah, Pat Pat believes this. This is what the legendary Project Pat believes, okay? You can believe it if you want. You cannot believe it. I guess we should just end this with protect Dennis Graham at all costs, champ. May no harm come to Sir Dennis Graham, champ. Alright? That's I think that's my closing statement here. I just gotta be real about the situation. Oh, gang. How do we feel about this in the comment section, man? Is Dennis Graham really standing on business, stepping on ops? Got these treaches in the streets selling it? Listen, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section right now. If you ain't smashed the like button, you need to hit that thing right now, as well as hitting that hype button, because it's incredibly important that you do that, like right now. Not gonna lie, if you are brand new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button immediately. Turn on all the notification bells so you get every single update from the mayor, yours truly. And one more thing before we get all the way up out of here. You ready, gang? It's the mayor, the one and only New York Mayor, F. Mamdani. And you're rocking with the town favorite Showface News, it's Big Gotham. And you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. I'm up out of here, gang. Salute.